Day 5 of the 2026 World Cup features a slate of matches where the power dynamic is lopsided. We have 4 heavyweights meeting 4 underdogs, who on paper have no business being on the same pitch. Analyzing these games requires looking through 2 lenses. The first is chalk, the statistical probability and squad depth that favor the Giants. The second is chaos, the human variables of locker room drama and the mental fatigue that often levels the playing field. This collision creates a specific type of volatility. When a team expecting a comfortable win meets an opponent playing for their national pride, the tactical gap often shrinks as the mental pressure to perform grows. In Atlanta, we see the most extreme mismatch of the day. Spain, the reigning European champions, opened Group 8 against Cape Verde, a nation of 500,000 people making their tournament debut. The chalk prediction is a total monopoly. Spain will likely pin Cape Verde into their own box, cycling possession until the defensive block eventually cracks under the weight of a 3-0 defeat. Spain's edge comes from individual quality. Players like Lamine Yamal are built to thrive in these tight spaces, and it only takes one moment of clinical precision from their front line to end the contest early. However, the chaos element is the Spanish media. If goals don't arrive in the first half hour, the national press begins a narrative of panic. Cape Verde, by contrast, has 0 expectations. Their fans will celebrate a single goal with the same energy most teams reserve for a trophy. Spain's most dangerous opponent in this stadium is their own mounting anxiety if the scoreboard stays level into the second half. Seattle hosts a match defined by a shared history of underachievement. Both Belgium and Egypt have struggled for decades to translate continental success into a deep World Cup run. The logical outcome suggests a Belgium win. Their deeper bench should allow them to weather an intense first half and secure a narrow 2-1 victory as Egypt's legs tire late in the game. Egypt's path to an upset relies almost entirely on Mohamed Salah. He is the engine of their counterattack, capable of manufacturing a goal out of nothing even when his team is pinned back. Because both squads carry the weight of past tournament failures, the tactical setup is secondary to their mental state. The team that manages their nerves will dictate the tempo. A result here changes everything for Egypt. Even a draw instantly makes them the primary threat to advance from Group G, putting immense pressure on the rest of the field. This 90-minute window functions as a test of collective resolve. For whoever loses, the path to the knockout stage becomes nearly impossible to navigate. In Miami, we have a clash between South American structure and total organizational instability. Saudi Arabia is walking into their opener under a cloud of self-inflicted drama. The Saudi Federation fired manager Hervé Renard just 56 days ago. They are debuting a new system against one of the most disciplined squads in the world, with almost no time to practice it. We expect to see early confusion on the pitch. Without a settled defensive shape, the Saudi backline will likely struggle to track runners in the opening 20 minutes. Uruguay's chalk strategy is to strike while the iron is hot. Clinical finishers like Darwin Núñez will be looking for any gap in that disorganized defense to find an early lead. Under Marcelo Bielsa, Uruguay has evolved into a hyper-aggressive unit. They rely on high-energy pressing and constant movement to suffocate opponents before they can even cross the halfway line. Yet, Saudi Arabia proved in 2022 that they thrive in high-stakes environments. Sometimes, a sudden coaching change acts as a psychological reset, allowing a team to play without the fear of failure. My final prediction is a 2-1 win for Uruguay. The Saudis have enough individual talent to find the net once, but the structure of their opponents is too strong to overcome. Uruguay's relentless, organized system is the specific tactical counter required to dismantle a team relying purely on emotional energy. We end the night in Los Angeles. For New Zealand, this match marks the end of a 16-year wait to return to this stage, and the expectations from their home fans are high. The chalk perspective favors Iran. Their technical proficiency in midfield should allow them to dictate the pace and secure a comfortable 2-0 result. New Zealand's primary hope is Chris Wood. His physical presence in the air is the one variable that could force the Iranian defense into making a critical mistake. These teams have very different objectives. Iran views this as a necessary hurdle to clear before facing Belgium. For New Zealand, this 90-minute window is their best opportunity to prove they belong in the tournament. The same result, a draw, carries a different weight for each side. For Iran, it's a blown opportunity to secure easy points. For New Zealand, it's a validation of a decade of work. Day 5 follows a clear pattern. Favorites like Spain and Uruguay are expected to dominate, while Belgium and Iran look to secure their foundations. But the World Cup often rewards the team that embraces chaos. Logic is a great guide until the underdogs start fighting back. Tell me in the comments which underdog you think pulls off the upset today. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow for Day 6 as France and Argentina make their debut.